set Tithely apart from the competition.
Fast track you into
Christians have such a power
and have the tools
to change the world.
The challenge was, what we have is good enough. It works. As far as how did they collect tithe, online giving, what did the website look like, how did they track people? And we began to investigate maybe streamlining that and bringing all that together, if possible, under one umbrella. I'm Andy Rutherford. I'm the pastor of Marietta First Church of the Nazarene in Marietta, Georgia. About 15 months ago, we connected and moved here. They had been looking for a pastor for a little while, as their pastor that they had serving here decided to retire after 16 years. When we arrived, it was really in the reopening stage, and so we began to assess the systems and structures that were already in place, but then we began to investigate Tithely. We felt like everything that was provided through Tithely and the way that we could connect those, and it was kind of one place, one company, we really liked that idea, and the fact that we were able to move to a cloud-based system, which really helped everything run a lot smoother. Because we had experience with Breeze in the two previous churches I'd pastored, we found out that Breeze had come into the Tithely family, and we were excited about that. And so it was just a seamless transition for us to move right into Breeze, and the support team again helped us port over that information, and it was very quick and very easy. Some of the great things about Breeze that we love to put into practice, we're in the middle of launching this to our small group leaders so that they can communicate with their groups, but also track attendance with their groups. And then we're also beginning to use Breeze for our kids check-in every week. It provides a great, not only resource of information for all those that are checking their kids in, but also gives the parents that security that they're looking for as they check their kid in, that we know who their child is. The system that we have flowing out of that is going to be really good for the church in the long term. When we launched the new website, there was quite a bit of feedback from the church. They thought it looked great. They enjoyed the functionality of it. And then, again, the interface with Tithely as you give on the app or online is a very easy to manage, easy to use, and attractive visually giving platform. When I'm preaching, I load notes into the digital note option in the app. They really like the digital note version. Even the ones online, which is great, that normally would not have had a handout, they now can watch and take notes. And I see people on their phones on Sunday morning, so my assumption is they're connecting with the notes. We showed a C.S. Lewis movie. We charged $5, and we felt like we should put a charge to it so that people would show up. In the midst of that, we're like, well, how do we collect money for that? Well, that's where we connected to the pay device, the point of sale credit card reader, and we hooked that up, and people came in and used that, and it was so easy and so seamless, and it kind of honestly made us feel like we were a big deal because we were able to take debit cards for payments. We've been able to use that in multiple settings now. This year, for the first time in the history of this church, to offer Upward Soccer. We have made that available through the website and other things for kids to be able to sign up. We want to instill within the child that they're a champion. They're a champion for Christ. And so now if someone wants to pay for Upward, when they come and bring their child to an evaluation, I'll just pull out my point of sale piece and they can pay right there and pay through Tithely's system to our church. And that's been very nice to have that option. Alabaster Month is a time where we focus our giving to a program through our church where we acquire land and build buildings. And we actually have a giving portion in Tithely for this month that says, hey, you can select Alabaster if you want to give a digital gift for that particular ministry as well. And that is distributed out around the world to make a difference anywhere that we're needing to buy land or build a building. 100% of that goes there. Nothing is kept for administration. Locally, one of our ministries and one of our ministry partners is Calvary Children's Home. And it's a wonderful place where residents come and stay short term for the needs of their family. And so these children are brought in and cared for, and we partner with them at Christmas time. And a couple of times a year we'll go over and have a cookout with them and play some games with them and just enjoy fellowship with them as a way to support a community mission effort that really is worth our time and our investment, and we enjoy doing that. People can give toward Calvary Children's Home. Often it's if the Christmas season, we're raising funds to give them Christmas gifts, and so people can give through the app for that to designate a gift for them. But the big picture is that we hand deliver a check to them. As most churches, we want to be effective at reaching our community. We want to find a way to share the good news, to bring people that are far from God close to God. And so we decided to move the direction of Tithely because we liked what we saw in the way everything functioned. And the bottom line is, it makes it easy. It allows the ministry that we want to provide, streamlining that and bringing all that together under one umbrella. That really makes life and makes ministry worthwhile when that happens.